How's it? Today's Tuesday, December 7th. It's just a back squat day with some overhead press. I am finally trying to push my overhead press volume wise, not necessarily my top single. I think I've reached a plateau as far as that goes. So we'll see how today goes. Well, I already know how today went, but yeah. Today's back squat was just a work up to a heavy set of 1 at 170, so I'm not trying to push push myself into a wall of 170 anymore. I'm not trying to hit a triple there. That's what I've been trying to do for the past couple weeks, and it just that's pretty heavy for me. I don't think that's a PR. I think my best triple is 385 pounds. 170 is about 374, so 175 is my best triple in the past. Um, in any case, today's single was not the worst, but also not the best. I have been trying to set my hips back a little bit further when I'm squatting down and trying to stay on my heels a little bit more. Um, that way I don't have like a lot of forward and backwards movement, excessive movement or extraneous movement. That typically happens when I go too quickly. So I'm also trying to be a little bit more cognizant of my speed down and trying my best to keep tension at the bottom. I think my largest issue is losing tension at the bottom. It's the main reason I have the hip circle thingy around. You can see here it's a lot better when I go slower. So here's 160. It's my last warm up weight. Quite a bit of speed, but not as tight as I wish it could have been. And my 170 here. Yeah, again, not the worst, but definitely not the best. Especially giving what I was just talking about, where it's like if I have a little bit more hip tension and a little bit slower to the bottom, the rest of the lift itself looks a lot better and it feels stronger. And so you can see I try my best to maintain a slower tempo on the way down, but when I got to about parallel or so, I just sort of let go. And then whatever happened after that is what happened. Speed was actually pretty okay, but my kind of reliance on tempo definitely didn't help me there. Anyway, my down sets are at 140, just three sets of five, super light. You see here. And then after that, I moved into my overhead press. The goal today was just to do 70 for five sets of five. I was not able to do that. Spoiler. I basically had enough strength to get to two sets of five and then one set of two before I felt like I couldn't press anything above that. And that's not a good feeling because 70 used to be like pretty easy for me. Pushing into 72, 73, that's where it would start to get a little bit challenging. And I remember I spent a few weeks at 73, just trying to conquer that five sets of five. I would I think there was a time when I got to the fifth set, I failed the third rep, and then a week later I failed the fourth rep, and then I failed the fifth rep, and then at some point in time later I was able to get. Oh, actually no. Oh, now that I think about it, I don't think I actually was able to do 73 for five sets of five, but I know I could do it for four sets of five, and I think I kind of just gave up because it just felt like I would never be able to do it. Um, but here you can see me struggling with 70. And honestly, with the way that that one set went, it is pretty amazing that I was able to do a second set. That's like a RPE 9.5 for sets of five. So not mad when I think about it like that. But when I think about the grand scheme of things and where I've been, it's kind of silly. After that, I felt I've been slacking on my accessory work, so I'm gonna start incorporating my split squats in again. In the past, I would just do overhead press, dips, and then my weighted back extensions for the last like 2 or 3 months. So I'm like, I don't think that this is um, good that I'm cutting out all of that crap. So I'm gonna add those back in and finished off with some weighted back extensions. I don't have any plans to go any higher than this 90 pounds in the near future, but I don't know, things can change. So we'll see where I get to and we'll see how things progress. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Like real simple, top single, some downsets. So yeah, thank you for watching. Shoots.